This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning, and thank you for starting your day the Kentucky way with WKYT. I'm Andrea Walker.
I'm Bill Bryant. We're glad you're here. It's Thursday, October 13th. That means Friday's next. That's a good thing.
That
right?
is a good thing. Now at 6, we have learned the names of 3 people who were killed in a crash in Bell County. New information there.
We'll have those details very shortly. Also, we're tracking a developing story out of Boston, Massachusetts this morning. Police say 2 officers were injured in an officer-involved shooting.
And Fayette County school officials are now taking name suggestions for Lexington's newest high school. Find out how you can submit your ideas coming up on WKYT This Morning.
We also have an officer-involved shooting here in Kentucky.
That's
We'll
right.
get you the details. That's near Moorhead this morning in just a moment. Some showers moving through the region right now.
And you haven't had to say that in a long time.
Exactly. It's been a while.
It's been a while, and here we go with some rain flying across the region. You're looking back toward the Mountain Parkway. That's actually where we were picking up some of the better rain. And you know what? We even have a couple of strikes of lightning over toward that Lee County area. So that's where we're seeing the better chances of rain, and that's moving eastbound. But just keep in mind that this front that's moving through now, it's really going to keep temperatures at bay as we go through the day. Believe it or not, Lexington at 65 degrees, we may be 63 later on this afternoon, so some cooler air is rushing on in. You'll feel it later on, not so much this morning. We were actually talking about it this morning, how it's actually warmer outside than it feels like it is here in the studio. So we're going to get into the afternoon. Temperatures aren't really rising or falling all that much. We'll go over that forecast. Also look towards your weekend. Big events coming up. We got Big Blue Madness coming up. Are you going to be walking in some rain to head off into Rep Arena? We're going to go over that coming up in just a few minutes.
Okay, Micah, we'll see. We have a lot going on this morning. There is a tough story this morning out of eastern Kentucky. We've learned that 3 people involved in a head-on crash have all died.
Last night's crash was on Highway 119 near Robbins Recycling. Overnight, we learned new details about the deadly crash. WKYT's Lauren Miner is at our live desk to explain.
Good morning, Andrea. Well, this morning we are learning the names of the victims involved in that deadly crash. Just seconds after the crash, a state trooper traveling through Bell County came across the 2-vehicle collision. Police say a white car was traveling north on Highway 119 when a silver SUV coming the opposite direction crossed the center line and struck the car straight on. The driver of that car was 51-year-old William Hampton. His wife, 53-year-old Dina Hampton, was also in the car, sitting in the passenger seat. 51-year-old Bobby Miller was the driver of the SUV. Both drivers did have their seatbelts on during the time of the crash. Passenger Dina Hampton was not wearing a seatbelt. All 3 were pronounced dead at the scene.
It's very heartbreaking to have to, go to the family and notify someone's family that their loved one has been killed in a car wreck.
After the crash, another vehicle traveling on Highway 119 tried avoiding the collision and hit a guardrail. That person was not injured. Police say the crash is still under investigation this morning. At the live desk, Lauren Miner, WKYT.
Lauren, thank you very much. And new this morning, we have now learned that a man was shot and killed by a Kentucky State Police trooper overnight in Rowan County. The shooting happened on Old Hilda Road, that is off Kentucky 32, north of Moorhead. The coroner says troopers went to Matthew Brewer's home to serve a warrant. Something happened that caused the trooper to shoot and kill the 22-year-old. And WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain is making some phone calls this morning. She's going to have a full updated report for us on this coming up in a few minutes at 6:30.
And we do have new information there. The victim's name, 22-year-old. What was the name, Michelle? Matthew Brewer. We just learned this information just in the newsroom. Also working to figure out more about a deadly shooting in Cumberland County. The coroner says it happened overnight on Veterans Alley in the city limits of Burkesville. He says a man in his late 30s was shot and killed. He was not ready to release the victim's name. At last check, no arrests have been made.
Well, we're tracking developing national news this morning. Boston police say a suspect accused of shooting 2 officers has been killed. As
for the officers, police say both had to be rushed to the hospital. Michelle Chamberlain is at the alert desk right now with details.
Yes, and those 2 officers, we are told, are in extremely critical condition this morning. Authorities say the suspect was wearing body armor and armed with an assault rifle when police arrived at a home in East Boston neighborhood. Police say they were responding to a domestic disturbance call when the suspect fired shot at officers late last night. Several other officers were set up outside the home and ran inside. That's when multiple shots were fired. The suspect was killed.
We heard officers screaming on the radio. a 303, which signifies shots fired, and an officer down. Two of the officers dragged their fellow officers out of the line of fire, so they were in a protected zone, and the officers continued to engage in a gun exchange.
Now, those 2 officers are in the hospital with serious injuries. 9 other officers are being treated for trauma, stress, and minor injuries. Police have not identified the suspect or the 2 officers who were hurt. Now, we do know one of the officers is a 28-year veteran and the other a 13-year veteran of the department. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Michelle.
Missing paperwork is being blamed for a Fayette County inmate mistakenly being charged with escape.
The story has a lot of twists in it. Jail officials initially thought that Isaac Moody escaped custody after not returning from his work furlough on Tuesday. Now they say he actually had received an extension of his furlough. Moody says he got a job offer to draw a portrait. You can see some of his artwork there. The judge let him out on furlough and approved his extension to finish up the portrait. Moody says the whole ordeal was unnecessary drama.
I was talking to somebody on the phone after we got everything worked out, and they said, "How you feeling?" I was just like, I'm kind of sad, for real, because it's been 2 days of, elevated heart rate and just drama, unnecessary for myself, my friends, and my family.
Moody says he has not received an apology, but he hopes the court will continue to let him do his portraits. The Fayette County Detention Center says the escape charge against Moody has been dropped.
Family and friends of a Lexington pregnant woman held a march for justice, pleading for the community's help as police continue to search for her killer. Mariah Coleman was murdered last month on Winburn Drive. Police say she was hit by a stray bullet while walking her dog. Her unborn baby also died. Yesterday was Coleman's due date, but instead of celebrating, family and friends held a march urging anyone with information about Mariah's killer to come forward.
She counted down the days till it was time for her baby to be born. This baby brought her life, and someone's stolen that from us.
Mariah's mother is now petitioning the city to install security cameras in the subdivision where her daughter was shot. She hopes it will get enough signatures to get the attention of Mayor Gray. If you have any information about Mariah's murder, Lexington police say you can text a tip by starting your message with Lex PD and sending it to 274-637. That spells crimes. You could get a reward for your information.
New this morning, a Lexington man is accused of raping a 14-year-old. Police say Dale Stephen Clay met the victim on Facebook. She says that Clay picked her and a friend up from a party 2 years ago and took them to a hotel on Newtown Pike. Clay's arrest citation says he showed the victim a gun before raping her twice.
With Halloween just around the corner, authorities in Anderson County are advising trick-or-treaters to choose their costumes wisely. In particular, the sheriff's office is advising against dressing as a clown. It comes as creepy clown sightings continue to sweep the nation, including Kentucky. Police say the costumes create unwanted risks, and if someone is caught dressed as a clown trying to prank people, police say that person could face charges.
Saying roll on out, clowns, right?
That's right. Just pick something else this year.
Exactly.
Well, Fayette County school officials are now asking for your help naming Lexington's new public high school.
And it can be a person or a place,
That's
apparently.
right.
The school, which is currently under construction off Winchester Road near Hamburg, all of the work is going on there, but school officials are now taking name suggestions. They're also looking for volunteers to serve on the naming committee. If you're interested in either, we have information about that at WKYT.com. And officials say name suggestions will be taken until October 28th. The new school is scheduled to open up next August, so they need a name for it.
That's right.
It's amazing to see it coming along there.
I know. I'm excited to see what that name is going to be, too.
That's right. It'll be interesting. All right. Also interesting this morning, finally, because we've had beautiful weather. There's not a lot to talk about. Sunshine,
it's so true.
nice conditions. But we have some showers this morning. So meteorologist Micah Harris is tracking that for us.
I'm glad you said that out loud. I mean, you feel my pain the past several weeks. It's just been hard to figure out what to say for 2 to 3 minutes long about absolutely nothing going on in the weather. So finally we have something happening. Look outside right now. You look down south and you're heading down the Hal Rogers Parkway and Mountain Parkway. That's a wet go at it right there. Head up 15 from Hazard to Breathitt County, and that's going to be a wet go at it here very shortly because the rain is moving right into your viewing area, so heads up for that. Hazard, you're going to be next in line. Pretty good downpours out of that. And you won't get much, I would say a quarter of an inch if you do get some downpours. Other than that, most of us stay just below that. Rolling through Hyde and Hal Rogers Parkway is going to be very wet. That goes for the Mountain Parkway to Campton. You're going to be involved in that. Slade community. Go back toward Wolfe County. It's going to be next in line for you guys there in Wolfe County. Well, that's what we're seeing right there. McGoffin County, so heads up. Salyersville, it's heading your direction. Jackson still dealing with some heavier downpours and even some strikes of lightning coming out of Lee County. So Breathitt County, here we go. Actually dealing with some pretty good rain out of that. London, Corbin area, the roadways are pretty wet. And it kind of depends on where you live, which will depend on the way it feels. Where you have been with some rain, through some rain, 56 degrees there in London. Moorhead coming in at 66. We haven't picked up any rain there, and that goes for Frankfort and here in Lexington. Some of us will be bypassed by the rain. Some of us will not pick up rain today. Now, I'll get toward the afternoon, and we'll see those temperatures steadily stay there in the low to mid 60s, but actually move that rain on out. So afternoon and evening actually looks pretty good. It's just going to be overall pretty chilly. Let's talk about your Keeneland forecast, and this is really the breakdown for any events that you have going on. Keeneland, we're sitting there today at 67. Really nice later on this afternoon. I don't see many issues whatsoever. Then we get off towards Saturday and Sunday. Still a small chance Saturday, but overall, pretty nice weather there for the next few days, especially during the afternoon hours. And that's your 7-day forecast. If you're planning on heading out to any of these events, you got Oktoberfest going on there in Harrodsburg. Pretty good weather for that there on Saturday, and also on Sunday, only a small chance there for all those festivals and activities. For the most part, we're going to stay dry. We just can't rule out passing shower or thunderstorm here or there.
But we need it, so it's all right.
We do need it.
No
Absolutely.
complaints.
I'm not complaining.
He doesn't want somebody to say, I came over here to court days and it rained.
And it rained, my good
Joe.
Trust me, I'll get a couple of those. I'll get a few.
Always do, don't you?
Hopefully it'll just be passing on through.
Just
all
cross
right.
our fingers.
Yeah, thank you, Micah. 6:12 our time on WKYT this morning.
And each morning we bring you weather and traffic together around this time.
Let's go check in with Officer Don and see what's happening on the roads. Good morning, Don.
Good morning. Look downtown. No problems on North Broadway or South Broadway this morning. Interstate's still in good shape between the northern and southern splits, and so are the exit ramps here in Fayette County. To get a look outside, we'll show you overall traffic flow, and no red popping up, which is a great thing. Even coming in from Mount Sterling, we're in good shape. As far as our drive times are concerned, no problems from Nicholasville. Normal stuff from Harrodsburg. And there's a live look at Man o' War and Nicholasville Road. That's courtesy Lexington Fayette Urban County Government. Looking good through there. Now back to you in the studio.
Okay, Don, thank you very much. The early lights of the day there at Man o' War and Nicholasville Road this morning. Always a very busy part of town. More news coming up on WKYT on your Thursday. That can only mean one thing. Friday is next.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. Well, still to come, more women are coming forward claiming Donald Trump of inappropriate behavior. We look at those latest accusations just ahead.
Good morning again. Welcome back in WKYT this morning. We're live from Lexington, 6:17 here in just a second. All right, the presidential race. Yeah.
Here we go again.
Donald Trump is demanding that the New York Times retract a bombshell report claiming the Republican nominee inappropriately touched 2 women in the past.
The article published yesterday came on the same day another video surfaced in which Trump is purportedly heard making questionable comments about a young girl back in 1992. Hillary Clinton's campaign seized on the reports last night, suggesting Trump lied on the debate stage on Sunday when he said he never groped women. Trump will hold a campaign rally in Cincinnati today. The man accused of carrying out a series of bombings in New York and New Jersey last month is set to be arraigned from his hospital bed today. Ahmad Khan Rahami is still in the hospital following the police shootout that ended in his capture. The 28-year-old is charged with 5 counts of attempted murder of a police officer and weapons offenses.
Bermuda is about to get pummeled by a major Category 4 hurricane. Nicole is expected to hit the island as a Cat 4 hurricane today, bringing with it a storm surge as well as flooding and powerful winds. Bermuda has never been hit by a hurricane so strong, at least in modern recorded time. Wells Fargo CEO, hello there.
Sorry.
That's all right. Get in your place over there where you belong. She's going to do the money stories here in a second. All right, Wells Fargo CEO announces that he is resigning effective immediately. John Stumpf spent the last 10 years as the bank's leader. He was harshly criticized for not doing enough to stop a scandal involving phony bank accounts. Regulators say Wells Fargo employees opened as many as 2 million fraudulent accounts without customers knowing it to meet their sales goals. In a statement, Stumpf said it is best that he step down from the company. He also gave up his title as bank chairman.
All right, you can start laughing again. You're done. All right. The time now is 6:18 on your Thursday. The proposed merger between electric car maker Tesla and solar panel company SolarCity will be put to a vote next month. But some shareholders are against the plan, saying it would be a conflict of interest because Tesla CEO Elon Musk is also the chairman of SolarCity. The deal is worth about $2 billion. The initial public offering for the photo-sharing app Snapchat could come by March. It's expected to be one of the more lucrative IPOs in recent years. Snapchat is looking for a $25 billion valuation. Bloomberg reports that Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs will be the lead underwriters. Stanley Black & Decker is buying Newell Brands Tools division for nearly $2 billion. It's the tool company's first major acquisition since 2013. The deal is expected to be complete in the first half of next year. And Wallet Hub compiled a list of America's greenest cities. The ranking is based on several key green indicators, including greenhouse gas emissions per capita and the number of smart energy initiatives. At the top of the list, San Francisco, followed by Honolulu. And rounding out the top 3 greenest cities in the U.S., San Jose, California.
All right. All of those out west.
I know.
Yeah, there you go. All right, 6:20 the time on WKYT this morning, and we're just getting started with all the latest news. Pittsburgh city officials are using a fighting technique to teach people about paying attention. We're going to show you how this is, a sort of a frightening situation. That's coming up for you just ahead this morning.
And we're seeing the rain roll across the region. That's with a cold front, and it'll drop our temperatures as we go throughout the afternoon. How about your weekend forecast, though? I'll have that coming up next.